Hey everyone, it's Rich with my wife Kel. Nice to see you.
Good morning.
We're in our new proto swag. These are just some items that we had screened and printed and things like that we actually had no idea about how it was going to turn out. We just gave it to a creative team and said, go for it. And
Good morning, Texas.
we're having fun. So they made stuff for us we didn't even ask for. And they're just
they're amazing.
Most delightful and talented crew. More on that in the description. Just let us know what you think of this stuff because we love it. We're going to wear it anyway. But enough about that. So, Kel, today's the 75th anniversary of D-Day, June 6th. And we had a great suggestion for Iron Maiden, Longest Day. And apparently there's a video that has the backdrop set to Saving Private Ryan. So that's a movie that Kel has not seen, actually.
No.
So that's one of the movies where you guys, if you're new here, apologies for not understanding the background. We have about nearly 600 videos to watch to get the background of Kel and everything. But the idea that Kel is very, very auditory focused, and visually it'll distract from the audio and what's going on in the music. She doesn't really like to watch a lot of videos because it takes away from that. And certainly this one will, I would imagine, do that because Saving Private Ryan visually is absolutely stunning, shocking, and brings you back to certainly to that day. That's what this video is going to be. So your choice to watch.
I may not watch.
So I'm going to watch. But that's just what's going to be
I also haven't seen the movie.
That's going to be our experience here.
We've been talked about watching it, but we just haven't had time to sit down and watch it.
Yeah. Some images are very sensitive to people, and in this case...
That would be me.
Ready to do this?
I am.
I love that thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, they made
the music
us a
never
desk
stops.
plate.
Unbelievable,
Thanks,
you guys.
guys.
Laser designs.
Interstellar
laser designs.
They definitely are that. You can see their stuff all the way to Mars. So
ready,
cool.
baby?
I'm ready.
All right,
Thanks for
screen.
being here.
Here we go, my love.
Okay.
Storm the base and the ships, gimlet eyes await the cold arms to hammer out the gates to blow them wide, throw evil to its fate. All summers long, the drills to build the machine to turn men from flesh and blood to steel, from paper soldiers to bodies on the beach, from summer sands to Armageddon's reach. Overlord, your master, not your God. The enemy coast, dawning gray with stuff. These wretched souls, puking, shaking fear, to take a bullet for those who sent them here. The walls are light, the cliffs erupt in flame. No escape, remorseless shadow waves, drowning men. No chance for a warrior's
very well done video. You can search that longest day Iron Maiden Saving Private Ryan. It came up all over the place. Doesn't have a clear URL. It's just very long, so we'll just post that. That's the opening scene of the movie, which sets the context for what's the time period in the war, and then I won't give away the rest, but
I think that it is really awful that humans do these things to each other. It tears at my soul to know that people have to go through these things in order to give the rest of us the privilege of freedom. There are horrors that happen in war that cannot be avoided. And there are people out there who are doing these unspeakable things for us. And in the case of Hitler, that was a terrible evil that needed to be ended. And these men and women and families gave up everything so that those soldiers could go to give the rest of us freedom and freedom for the generations to come. It is beyond abominable. And I can't watch movies like that because it's too much for me. It's like we watched a So-and song last night that subsequently got blocked. And it's about the church and little boys. I barely made it through. And yet these things go on. And these musicians are giving voice to all of these topics, and some of them are extremely uncomfortable. And that is the point. Someone I was speaking to long ago who is older and who participated in the war said to me that we should only be blessed that we don't actually know what war is about, us youngsters, and that it's not something anyone should have to go through, but because we've never lived through it, those of us that have never participated, we take our freedom of peace for granted. And for those of you that are serving or have served
or will serve,
who come from families where your family members are currently serving or who have served or who are going to serve, I wish that there were words to convey the debt that we owe all of these people who have fought on our behalf so that we can sit in our home, in our little studio, and live our little fun life while these people are doing these heinous things because they have to be done in some cases.
And whatever side of the political belief structure you're on, because we have some pretty outrageous comments about,
yes,
well, this is the machine, and they
machine
know what
of
they're
war.
signing up for, and all this whatever. It's just theories and beliefs, and that's fine. You can have yours. We come from a place of yes, there's hard work that needs to be done. Let's get to it. We're all into that, and the hard work that needs to be done takes a toll. That's what we're just identifying and being aware of, and all of the ancillary damage that happens and the struggle that happens after that hard work is done. Then the real hard work begins when people come home,
together.
And then the trauma, and then all that stuff. That's all we don't have a mission, but that's what that brings up for us. And I Kel just said, that's why I can't watch these movies. And it's like, oh, I really want you to watch Private Ryan because it's a great story. And yeah, there's blood and guts and a reminder about how shitty that is and how shitty it was, and sometimes images just don't need to be seen. You don't need to be in a car accident or watch a car accident to know that it fucking sucks. So that's where I believe you're coming from in a bit of a...
I'm just super squeamish.
I'm just super squeamish.
I just, humans are soft and squishy.
Yeah.
We're easy to hurt.
Yeah, and we've had blessings given upon us, and we've had our hard times, and we're going to have our hard times. And it's just a good reminder to check in with each other and say, yeah, it is hard, and we see you. We see how hard of a time you're having. We understand that you're going through a hard time. We don't know how it is. I don't like when people say that. Oh, I know how it is. Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, you really don't. You have a clue. You have an idea. You can see the stadium, but you have no idea what it's like to play third base when you have the greatest hitter of all time up at the plate, gunning at you. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Sports analogy.
I
want to... Slayer 76.
Hi, Slayer 76.
Thank you. Woke up to this request. The longest day from Maiden is a must reaction. Someone made the video using the long opening to Save It Private Ryan. Gotta react, so we did. And I just want to make mention of one thing.
And I have family that are enlisted in Canada. So I come from a place of watching what happens to them when they come back. So.
For those that don't know or aren't fully aware of the magnitude, I'm just going to read something really short. On June 6, 1944, more than 160,000 Allied troops landed along a 50-mile stretch of heavily fortified French coastline, as we saw in the video, to fight Nazi Germany on the beaches of Normandy, France. Eisenhower called the operation a crusade in which we will accept nothing less than full victory. If you haven't seen the movie, watch it. It is graphic, and it is an important film to watch. It was Movie of the Year. I don't remember what year it was, but...
Which is why I will watch it, because as I've said it many times on the channel, and Rich knows from having known me for many years now, just because something makes me uncomfortable, and I don't want to see it, and I don't want to hear it, and I don't want to know it.
It's part of life.
It means that I need to look at that, and I need to examine it, because I'll be a better person on the other side of it.
Yeah.
So we will watch it. Thank
Kiss
you
for good
for
health.
all of you and everything that you do. Thanks for being here. Bye.
Later.